Yeah, because you had no motive and nothing to gain from his death, right? But 2 days later, Uncle Max's rich mother-in-law died.
Yeah. And Uncle Max was her only heir.
You're catching on, Meeker. And you, Lois, were Uncle Max's only heir. You committed the murders in the opposite order, didn't you?
Women always have to make things more complicated. Okay, Miss Vaza, let's go. Whoa!
How's this for complicated, Detective? Stand aside, Harry. I'm getting out of here.
You're not gonna get far, lady.
Not with the cops looking for me, so I suppose that means you're going to have to... Oh!
Drop the gun, Lois!
That's better. You okay, Meeker? Meeker!
I don't want to go to school now. The other kids pick on me.
Come back to me, Meeker.
What happened?
You knocked yourself out.
The Vosla dame, she had a gun?
You had a gun.
And you saved my life?
I guess so.
Nuts.
Phew. That's a pretty nasty piece of work, Mrs. Pilgrim. I wouldn't want to get a letter. See the depth of the impression on the other side? There's a lot of feeling here.
Not the good kind, though, Ben.
One look at the writing would tell you that.
Well, how would I know? You won't let me look at it.
Sophia. Oh, how can I put this? The person who wrote this, who says he's going to kill you, he claims to know you in a, well, pretty intimate way.
It's personal.
Yeah, I can tell that. Look, I can't do anything for you unless you tell me everything I need to know.
I understand that, and I was planning on telling you everything. It's just that I didn't expect there to be anyone else here.
Anyone else? Where?
I think she means... Murphy, would you mind going out and getting Mrs. Pilgrim a coffee?
Oh, I can make the coffee right here.
Yeah, well, I think she'd prefer it from somewhere else.
All right.
Please, let me pay.
Oh, there's no need, Mrs. Pilgrim. We're good for it.
You know, Murphy's not my secretary. She's my partner. I'm going to have to do a lot of apologizing for this.
I'm sorry, but this is so difficult enough for me as it is. I wouldn't have come to you if I didn't think my life might be in danger. And I can't take the letter to the police.
Without Mr. Pilgrim finding out?
It would destroy Hugo if he ever knew. If you were married, you'd understand.
I've been married, but we're not talking about me. You know the man who wrote this letter?
How many men do you think I've been involved with?
Sophia, Mrs. Pilgrim, I'm not suggesting anything. Mostly because I don't know anything.
I apologize, Harry. It's just that, well, sometimes I think I'm going crazy.
Just take your time.
Do you have a cigarette?
Sorry.
You should always carry cigarettes, Harry. They're good for you.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yes. They calm the nerves. I paid him in cash. He even gave me a discount. I didn't tell my husband about that either.
So if you can't confirm the handwriting, how do you know for certain?
You said it yourself. There are details in the letter.
Oh, you mean about your... Okay, I'll take your word for that.
There are only two men who could know my husband and Leo Salt.
No one else.
What are you saying? That I'm sorry. No one else.
And I guess he didn't like it when you told him it was over.
That's what's so strange. I thought it was by mutual consent. And it was over a month ago. That's why I was so surprised when I received the letter. Surprised isn't really the word, though.
Have you called Salt?
Of course not. You've read what he threatened to do to me.
So what do you want from me?
Anything to keep him away from me.
Scare him, you mean?
Can you do that?
I'm an investigator, not a tough guy.
I thought I heard you worked as a bodyguard for Fred Allen.
That was a kind of a special case.
So you can't help me?
Look, Sophia, I'll talk to Leo Salt. Maybe I can persuade him to leave you alone.
Jimmy Tooms!